Messiah, why do women always try to equalize and compare the sexual privileges and limitations of men and women?
Man, because these motherfuckers don't understand gender roles or something. I don't know what's wrong with them. And by default, gender roles teach men and women how to behave on a social, cultural, and physical level. So the same thing that attracts a man to a woman isn't going to attract a woman to a man. And so why are we even comparing? And let's be real. 90% of the women, just out of shame or either just disgust, would typically end their relationship if they found out that their man was being homosexual or had homosexual tendencies with another man. That would be a deal breaker for them. But on the flip side, a woman will genuinely ask her man to engage in a threesome or some type of sex with another woman with her, and it'll be cool. But you will rarely ever hear of a man wanting to share his woman with one of his homies or another man. I mean, I do gender role comparisons too. Not because I believe that we shouldn't have them, but to show women how ridiculous it is when you try to cherry pick them. But let's be real. Most of these misandrious philosophies come from women who join these movements only because they want the social privileges of men, but they don't want to be shamed inside their gender role of acting or behaving like males do. And thus it breeds the slut walks and the slut shaming movement. But another trick that they'll try to slide in on you, they'll try to conflate the slut shaming situation with the victim blaming situation. And that's crazy as hell to me. But as a logical person, look how stupid this sign is. That's like me as a law-abiding citizen going out telling gangbangers, let's stop the violence. I mean, we've been trying that shit since 1969, but criminals gonna be criminals, right? When have they ever listened to the law? But see, you women's problem is you don't realize that the message is coming from men telling you not to wear certain things because we don't want you to bring that attention to yourself. Because after all, when you get raped or whatever, we are the ones that have to come defend you. What's really ridiculous is they think people ask this question because we're trying to shame or blame the victim. And most of the time, this is asked because based on criminal psychology, specifically like this Supreme Court rule of Montana in 1978, where it says that most of the time, criminals and rapists tend to blame the clothing of the person that was raped on what the perpetrator tend to target them for. And this is solely why men try to tell you not to dress too provocatively. It's not really because we're trying to control what you wear. We're trying to stop all that negative attention that you're going to receive. But hey, maybe this adds into the whole homosexual agenda of why they're trying to do away with gender and implement all of these pronouns and all of this. Hey man, who knows? All I know is a lot of bullshit going on now.